Hi guys. Hi guys, how are you? How are you doing? I'm back with another video. Yeah, in this video I just want to share with you guys something. Tell you what, one thing I've realized is that sometimes we're so selfish towards God. We go to God and all we want is something, 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 something. We are just begging for things. And in most cases we don't give him the great like we don't yes, so in most cases we don't go there to love on him. We don't go there to be like, God, teach me how to love you, teach me how to trust you, clean my heart, make me a better person or something like that. All we want is that, God, please, the car I told you, Lord, the house I told you, Lord, Lord, my what, we all want something. It's like we'll be wanting something. Like, let's start loving on God. Let's start surrendering and being like, God, I want you to change me. I want you to cleanse me. I want you to make me a better person. Please, Lord, change me in this area, because man, as long as we are still alive, we are going to suffer some things. We are going to have weaknesses in some ways. You might be there and you have bad thoughts of people. You might be there and you're jealous of others. You might be and it's normal until it's normal if you do not overdo, but it's normal, but it's not good, you know like you being envious of people, you being jealous of people, it's not good. That's why you should surrender it to God and be like, God, I don't like the way I felt about that person when they got this. I don't like the way I feel about the person, the way the bad thoughts I have for the person. I do this all the time. I go to God and I'm like, God, I don't like the way I thought about that person when they said this. I really don't like the way I feel about them. And God helps me a lot. Yes, I love you, Lord. Thank you. Yeah, so God helps me a lot whenever I go to Him and I'm like crying. I'm like, God, please, I don't want the way I thought about that person, Lord. I don't like the thoughts I have for them, the negative thoughts. Please, God, give me peace, cleanse me and give me peace. Help me love them. Help me love them from the bottom of my heart. And in most cases, after praying like that, He gives me the peace and He helps me to love on the person. And I end up praying for the person. I start praying for them. I wish for them the best things. I pray for the best things in their lives. And I will not even lie to you guys. It's not. I don't even want to call it a weakness. I just want to call it being human. Because as humans, we'll be there and you see someone achieve something, and for some reason you're not, that you are like, you're fine, you're okay, you're happy, but for some reason you might feel something horrible about the person, and you're like, oh, like you might have a stupid feeling about them. That's why don't just entertain that feeling and be like, oh, that's not, you're like, I think I'm just a bad person. No. It's the devil. Sometimes he just wants us to be like competitive, doing things like, it's a lot. So you surrender that to God. Be like, God, cleanse me, cleanse my heart. Like, I don't want the way I feel about this person. And God changes you. By the time you finish that prayer and you pray for that person, you start liking them, you start loving them, you start actually praying the best things for them. And it will help you too, because when you wish well for other people, you get things, you also open, like your blessings open up. In most cases, people do what they call self sabotaging because of their thoughts about other people, because of their bad heart, sometimes because of your thoughts, because those thoughts can grow. The more you feel negative about someone, the more it's gonna grow, and it's going to become, it might go out of hand. you know um I want to tell you guys that I don't want to call it normal, but it's normal. Honestly, it's normal. But only God helps us, heals us and cleans us, because man, the heart of man is so evil. Yeah, my God, help us, oh Lord. Like, it's good to reflect on your life, to reflect on yourself, to look at yourself and be like, wait, what am I doing wrong? Like, where am I going wrong? Be like, because when you have a personal relationship with God, He will convict you also, but also you'll be like there and you're like, sometimes you feel like awkward around God when you're praying and you feel like your heart is not clean. You're like, you address everything, you address every feeling of yours. Be like, God, Oof. I need you. I need you so much because my heart, I can't handle my heart. I can't handle my lives. I can't handle everything. Like I need you to help me through it all. Because the devil, let me tell you something. The people, you know, those people who become witches and what, and warlocks and everything. Those people, I feel like I really don't know exactly what makes them become that, but I feel like, do you know trauma? Do you know oof, the devil, of course, but I think they have things that push them to become that, yeah. And I feel like if you're not careful, I'm not scaring you, but if you're not careful and you do not reflect on your life and kind of ask God to change your heart, it will be easy for you to do that, to become that, because you know what, the devil always uses people who have unclean spirits in them. He always uses those people, and the more you go deep, anything you give time, anything you give your attention, anything you do grows. I feel like those witches, warlocks didn't start by being witches and warlocks and all that, but it's like they it started small. Oof. And only God can save us. We need to have pure hearts. We need to have clean hearts. And I'm not saying that you reach a time when you have a perfect heart or something. This world is too much, man. Like living is too much. The devil is too much on us. Like he wants us to. He's trying, like, man. And one thing I realized about the devil, actually, it was last night. I was watching a movie. Of course, I love movies after that. But something happened. I'm like, whoa, like, man, like the devil is a liar completely. Because I was watching these people. Let's say this. Okay, let's say I was watching Friends. And they were like, this kind of a person had a situation, and he went to his friend. He was like, I need your help. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think I should do? Let me tell you, the devil will pass through people. The devil will use people to give you ideas that are really horrible. So this guy was like, he wanted some advice. He went to his friend, and he reaches his friend is like, the friend is like telling him some negative advice, and he's like, man, just do that. If you do that, that's the right thing. You know, that's the right thing to do. And yes, of course, this guy went and he started doing what the friend was telling him to do. And eventually, things went south. And and now, when things went south, let me tell you what the devil does. After giving you the bad advice and nudging you to do something, let's say that the devil nudges you to sin. After sinning like this, then he himself will come back and start accusing you and be like, you are the one who did that. Like, you you're the one who told me, and but I was just saying. Man, the devil is so annoying. Like, he makes you do something, and then he comes back, and he's like accusing you, and he's like, saying, like, what? Like, yo, just be careful, actually. Just be careful. What was I saying at first? What's this topic about? I don't remember. Yeah, actually, I was talking about the heart. Oof, Holy Spirit, man, we need clean hearts. We need guidance. We need grace, and we can get all of that from God. Let me tell you, you don't need to first go to a therapist. Yes, there are people who are like, oh yes, you can first go to the therapist and all that. It all helps. You just do what works for you. But the heart, God can change your heart. Let me tell you. Sometimes, let me tell you, because I go through these things. Sometimes I'm like, "Ooh," you feel some horrible feeling, and you're like, God, I don't want this. This is not you. This is not the way you brought me up. This is not the way you want me to be. This is not the way you want me to behave. Especially the things of the heart. Because out here you can pretend and act like you're something, you're nice, nice, nice. But inside your heart you're dying. Your heart is horrible. You need God's healing. You need God's healing, and He can heal you. There is nothing that He cannot do. He's the one who made the heart. He's the one who's going to cleanse that heart and make it, pure. And we need that consistent kind of, surrendering, and you're like, God, yes, you cleansed my heart. Yes, I asked you to do that last week, and yes, I know my heart is better. But now, where do you feel like, Lord? Tell me what am I doing wrong? Where am I going wrong? Like, you know, that's what they call a relationship. How? Oh Lord, I really don't know what I was saying, but oh, God loves us and He wants the best for us. He wants us to have clean hearts, to like yes, because let me tell you something. If you have a good heart, you have peace. Like you will be peaceful. You see people achieve things, and you're like, wow, you'll be happy for them, like from the bottom of your heart, and you'll be like, if God did it for that person, God is gonna do it for me, or better than what He did for that person. Like you have that kind of positive mindset. You're not having that negative mindset, that competitive mind. Those are spirits, man. That they're just using you. They're using you, and then in the end, you become a whole. Will not say the word. But God loves you. He wants you to have a clean heart, because when you have a clean heart, you be peaceful in this world. Like this world becomes easy. You know that makarisha katarabasi and holy kashitaraba. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. So when you have a clean heart, this will happen. Like you will know that the world is enough for all of us. When you see something, because man, people are so competitive. It's so funny. Uh, so you will know that yes, because let me tell you, I don't know how to bring this out. Mm, some people, when they see you achieve something, they feel like, oh my God, you've taken the whole world. The world is enough for all of us. And me doing something and you do it too doesn't mean that, okay, we are a lot in this world, we are many, and we have the same gifts. Some of us have the same gifts, similar gifts, and all that. I might be a fashion designer, and I'm a content creator. I'm good at this, I'm good at that. Of course, I'm not gonna tell you. Time is not right. Like this is not the right time to tell you all my gifts. But for now, I'm a fashion designer and I'm a content creator. And you find someone who is exactly like me, who has, like, of course not me, because they are not like exactly me, but they have similar gifts because God gifted us. All of us, we have gifts. So you find someone who is like, they are content creators and they're fashion designers and they do all this and that and this and that. And then if you guys like meet up or something, if you get to know that person, that they're also gifted in being a fashion designer, and they are also a content creator. If you guys are not positive, like if you don't have a clean heart, or like you don't have a positive mindset, you start thinking, oh my God, you're copying me. Why are you copying me? I'm like, are you stupid? Like, we are all gifted, and the world is enough for all of us. And the kind of people that you're going to influence, or the kind of people that you're going to touch, the kind of people that God brought you here to, touch or encourage, might not be mine. Like they might not be mine. Like I have my own kind of people, and you have your own kind of people. That's why. Okay, I don't know. I'm not gonna teach you how to pray, but actually, when you're praying, just tell God that somehow, if you want, can be like, God, help me reach out to the people whom you want me to reach out at the right time. I need that for myself too. Yeah, so oh Lord, we are so gifted, man. Like we shouldn't be competitive and try to be like, because the world is enough for all of us, yo. It's enough, just enough for all of us. If the world wasn't enough for all of us, God wouldn't have made us like as many as we are, you know. Yeah, oh, he would have enlarged the world, but the world is enough for us, baby. You know, you have your kind of people, even clients. You have your own kind of clients. I have my own kind of clients. So it's enough for all of us. Don't compare yourself because comparison is horrible. It doesn't bring peace. All we want in this world is to be happy and have peace and have all the happiness. Like, and you can't have that with a competitive mindset. That there are things that you do that can't let you have peace in this world. Yes, we are in this world to have some peace, man. Like we do what we do and we have the peace of mind. You know. Yeah, and that's not what and that's what the devil hates. The devil hates to see a peaceful person. All he wants it to is to bring chaos in each and everything. That's why the devil will come in your thoughts and then he will start giving you ideas and then he'll start giving you those negative thoughts about people and then you start being so like annoyed. Like man, another kind of peace. Another kind of peace is so priceless. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, but that's what's happening. Like, surrender your heart to God. Don't forget to surrender your heart to God because the heart, uh, the one who made it is better. Like, he knows it better and he knows how to fix it. Um, we need Him. Like, we need Him. We need a lot of Him. You know? Yeah. Yeah, guys. Yeah. I tell you this because I go through it. I go through it. Like sometimes, man, I rarely do it. I rarely do it. I rarely be like all the time. I'm like, God, come and give me fix my heart. But sometimes I'm like, wait. Sometimes because let me tell you, you, we all have some kind of ego somewhere. Some even in this relationship with God. Let me tell you, sometimes I don't want to accept. Sometimes I don't want to accept the fact that I'm wrong. Sometimes because God akaisha taraba, oh landereba sandaraba. Thank you, Lord. God corrects the ones He loves. God corrects us, you know. Ooh. But sometimes when God corrects me, I really don't want to know. I don't want to. I don't want. I want to act like I'm okay. I don't need your correction. You know. Sometimes we don't want to be corrected. We do not want to be corrected sometimes because we don't want to feel like oh my God, people think I'm this. Oh my God, I have a weakness in this. Sometimes we don't want correction. Something has dropped, but the funny thing is that before I started recording, I was like, around I had it in my spirit. I was like, I might be recording on something false today, like from here. I don't know. Forgive me for that. But sometimes we don't want to be corrected, you know. Like we just want to act perfect, you know. And and God is so funny. Your God will come to you. So sometimes I'm like laughing around God. I'm playing and all that, and He's like, He will come in and He corrects you, and you're like, but what's the problem? Like, sometimes we just don't want to be told, you know. And then in the long run, of course, if you know hear him what he's saying and all that, you hear his correction and you know work on it, you'll be a better person and you'll be happier, you know. But sometimes we don't want to admit that we need help, that we need correction. But God will correct you. So that's why you should be open and real with God. Don't act like I don't need your help. Lord, I'm good. I'm here. I'm good at everything. Just go to God and be like, God, this is the heart, like this heart karikashitaraba. You gave me this heart. I don't know even how to handle it. I don't know how to live. I don't know how to live right. I don't know what to do right. I don't know, like I need you, you know. I don't like the way I do this. I don't like the way because let's be real. Just reflect on your life because you know yourself better than people. Yes, people can see some things that you can't say about you, but you know your inside. No one knows your inside. They can see what you do outside here, but you know your inside. You know your spirit. You know your heart. You know what goes on in there. You know, and it's only that God that can fix it. It's only God that can fix you. Yeah. So guys, I don't want this video to be long, but I love you so much. It's just that simple. Go to God, tell Him this is what's up. I need your help here and there, you know, and tell Him exactly how you feel, and He will help you. He loves it when you open up. He knows it already, but He knows what you're going to tell Him already, but He wants you to admit and open up and be like, God, I can't do without you. I can't help myself. Like, I'm too much for myself. I can't. I need your hand in this area, in this area, and there. And He will help you. I love you guys. Stay prayed up. Create a personal relationship with God if you don't have one. I want the best for you. Man, take that heart to God. He loves you. Peace. I'm out.